We're going on a trip. We're here. Okay, so I guess I should do some explaining as to why I'm actually here. Today we're doing some product photography and I'm chasing some backgrounds. I'm hoping I can find some cool textures, objects, and I don't know, just have a fun time. Have a look around. Alright. Essentially we're looking for a box or a plate or something to be sort of on the underside of our flat lay, and then we're looking for all the little bits and knickknacks and stuff we can put around the edge, and I've got a few of those already back at my house that I really am keen to put in, but yeah, we're looking for a box. That'll help us carry the rest of the stuff anyway, so let's find a box.
This stuff would be so good, but it's just too big. I don't have anywhere to put it.
This actually seems pretty solid. Pretty sure this is gonna be exactly what we need. Ladies and gentlemen, I have found the old camera section.
Yeah, you better.
Lens.
Yeah, you better.
Destroyed Agfa. I'll show you, my mum was one of these. Not the same, but you know, similar. Ladies and gentlemen, a flash the size of my head. What is this? It's a cool, but also what the hell? Unfortunately, nothing I can use, but hella cool to look at.
Yeah, you better.
Appreciate it. Have a good one.
Yeah, you better.
So we got the stuff. Okay, so I guess I better explain what exactly we're doing. Today I want to be able to shoot the front page for my website. Now currently it's just a picture of sparklers that I took at New Year's like 3-4 years ago, something like that. It's been a long time, and to be honest, I'm not that happy with it. I've got this great new logo that I've made, and I want to make that front and center on my new website. Now I've bought some things from the antique store. I've got some things of my own that match that same style. So today we're going to do a flat lay on this box that I've got and just do some experimenting. I've got a bit of a plan drawn up and we'll just see how it goes. And hopefully at the end of this video, you'll be able to go to my website and see this image in its place on the front page. That'll be pretty sick. Alright, let's get started. Okay, let's talk materials. From the things that we got from the antique shop, first we have this little Agfa lens, which I think looks pretty cool. It's off a broken old camera, so it's of absolutely no use to anyone anymore, but it's really thin, which is great for flat lays. Pieces of leather. This stuff, just offcuts, cheap as chips, and you know, is gonna add some variation to our cover. We're gonna be using the bottom of this box as our base, essentially. So this will break up that surface. Of course, we've got some old rope that is shedding fibers all over my bedroom, which is just wonderful. But I think it's really going to add that texture and a really good bit of interest in the corner of the picture. And of course, our box. This box is going to look great, I think, as the base of this. I'm gonna experiment both with using the inside and the bottom of the box. I'm thinking this is the side we're gonna go with, because then we can have things dropping off into shadow off the side of the box. We'll see how that goes. So, other things we have. My field notes books. These, just awesome aesthetic, love them to bits, and especially this one has that patina, the edges breaking, you know, that stuff, really love it. Adds texture, adds story. These two items, really special. These were my great-granddad's, and they're my granddad's, and now I've just inherited them myself. These are going to be featured in this image, and I am really happy about it. Coincidentally, the handguard on this and the pommel both have iconography that really works with my brand. Whoop. And I think will look awesome. And this one here has a horse's head, but I think still it's gonna look sick. My mum's old Agfa. I told you I'd show you this. This is her old camera from when she was, I don't know, early 20s, I think. This camera has a lot of character, and very similar lens to the one I showed before, obviously. This will be featured in the corner of the image, and I just love how this camera looks. It's great. Still works too. Old Twinings boxer tee. Currently housing check cassette and a leather bookmark. This, love the look of it. It actually inspired my logo to begin with, one of the things. And yeah, we're gonna see how this looks and if it comes in handy or not. Okay, so those are the main ingredients we're going to be using today. I've got a bit of a plan drawn up here, as you can see, and I hope it sort of just gives a general outline of what I think might work. But, you know, this process is all about experimentation, and I love that about product photography and flat lays, because you can just mess around with it endlessly and get it just the way you want. So, that's what we're going to do. I'm going to set this up, I'm going to run a bit of a time lapse, see where we end up, and I hope you enjoy these final images when we get there. Alright. Well, there you go. I just finished shooting my thumbnail and the rest of the photos. I did change it around a bit, as you saw, but I think they turned out for the best. Please like and subscribe. Ring the bell. I'm trying to do this weekly, so if you want them to come up in your feed, you know, ring it. See you next week.